Hey guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we're going to be covering some of the example data packs that I made while Minecraft were releasing data-driven features, as these are really useful if you guys want to add features to your own worlds but you're not too familiar with data packs. In this video I'm just going to cover some updates I have made to the packs, as I've updated them all to 1.21.4, and I've also added some features to some of them to make them a little bit easier. One other thing I am going to mention, these are now also on Modrinth. I have published them to Modrinth, we are just waiting for them to be accepted. It could take a while before they are published, but I will have them linked in the description as soon as they are accepted. So now let me quickly just cover what the data packs are before I cover some changes and how you guys can obviously adjust them. So the first one is one that adds painting variants to the game, and if I run this command we'll get a custom painting, which you can see right here. This one is Warden Art and the Ancient Mob himself. And if I place it down, it requires a 3x3. So if I just do that and place it down, you can see we have a custom painting. And it does also support animated images. The next one we are going to cover is by running this command, and this data pack makes it so you can add custom jukebox songs, so a song that will play when you place an item in a jukebox, and this one will play it. So if I quickly just grab a jukebox and then I was to throw this mace inside of it, you can see we are now playing the puzzle box song. And we can also change this show in tooltip to true, so it does show in the tooltip that it has it, which you can see right there. The third one is one that makes it so you can add custom goat horn instruments, which you can see the command right here. We are giving ourselves a goat horn with an instrument of Warden Shrieks, and if I now use this, you can hear that it plays the Warden Death sound. The next one is one that adds custom tooltip styles to the game. So a tooltip is obviously when you hover over an item, you get obviously the black and blue box. Well, that is customizable with data packs, and you can see right here I have made one that uses a rainbow effect, and this can be gotten with this command. Now, everything within these brackets right here is obviously changed depending on what your style or song or instrument is called. Now, the second to last one we're going to cover is one that makes it so you can add custom armor textures to the game, and this is the command to get this. So we are giving ourselves a chainmail chest piece with the item model of better chainmail chest piece. And then we're giving ourselves the equipable tag with the asset ID of the heavy, which if I give myself this, you can see it has a custom texture in the inventory. And you can see when I place it on my chest, it does also have a custom texture when on my chest. This does also support for trimming, so if you wanted to give it some armor trims, you can also do that. And the final one I've updated is one that adds custom wolf variants to the game through data packs and resource packs. And you can see right here, we have a variant that spawns in mushroom fields with a blue texture. The wolf variants work exactly like the Minecraft ones, where they can be tamed and equipped with armor. So now we've covered all the data packs and what they do, let me now quickly just cover some updates I've made to the packs as well. First thing I have done is I have updated all the MC meta files to be the correct pack format, which for Minecraft 1.21.4, the pack format is currently version 61. Now, I do just want to make it clear, in future snapshots and updates, this pack format will change. For example, when they make the next data pack updates, which will probably be in the next snapshot cycle, whenever that starts in the new year, this will go up to 62, and so on every update. And I have done the same for the resource pack. The current resource pack format is 46 for Minecraft 1.21.4. Once again, the same as the data pack, this will be increased in future updates. Now, how I keep track of pack formats is I use the Minecraft Wiki, because Minecraft Wiki do have a pack format section where you can see right here it lists all the versions of the format, which you can see Minecraft 1.21.4 uses version 61, and this is for the data packs. And you can also see if you're using this in a lower version, so let's say you are developing this in version 1.21.2 to 1.21.3, that uses pack format 57. The reason there are gaps between these is because them versions were probably used within snapshots. So version 58 to version 60 was probably used in the snapshots for 1.21.4. And then the same for resource pack format, you can see right here a list of the formats and what versions they are for. Once again, if I scroll down, version 46 is for 1.21.4. I will also have this linked in the description if you do want to check out pack formats and what version is suitable for you. So now I've covered the pack format, let's quickly just cover some of the data packs and resource packs. So first of all, let's cover the goat horn. For the goat horn, all you need is a folder inside of the data, then Minecraft and instrument, and inside of here you just need a JSON file with the following. You need a description, you need a range, you need a sound event, and you need a use duration. Now, once again, you can download these data packs just to adjust these if you don't want to rewrite them all yourself. But there is what you need for the data pack of the goat horn. The resource pack of the goat horn just requires assets, Minecraft, sounds.json. And then this just requires the sound event, which you can see we have item goat horn sound warden. And then the sound event that's being played is mob warden def 1. Now, if you use a custom sound, so you add your own sound, you'll need to make yourself a new folder called sounds. And in here is where the sounds will be stored. So this is how it would look. Inside the sounds, we'd have mob. And then we'd have inside the mob, we'd have warden. And then inside a warden, we'd have a def_1. And this would be an OGG file, because sound events need to be an OGG, otherwise they will not work. Now that's goat horns. Let's cover Jukebox, because this is pretty much the same. Inside of the data pack, you're going to need a data, new music. Now this new music could also be Minecraft, but I called it new music just because then it has a custom ID. And then a Jukebox song. And inside of here, you can see we have the custom Jukebox songs. Let's, for example, cover deeper. It has a comparator output. This is the output at a comparator if it's inside of a jukebox. We have the description, which is just deeper. We have the length in seconds, and then we have the sound event once again. And that is all the data pack needs. If we now jump to the resource pack, once again, this needs Minecraft, sounds.json, and you can see we have the music.deeper. The sound event is just records and deeper. And if we go to sounds, you can see records. And then inside here, we have the deeper.ogg. And that is now the jukebox done. If we quickly just cover the paintings, if we cover the data pack first, with data, Minecraft, painting variants, and we have the warden, which this is had some changes to it since the last video. The asset ID is Minecraft warden. There is now a author section, which passes in a color, and also a translation key. And this is for whoever made the painting. We then have the height. We then also have a new title section, which passes in the title of the painting. And once again, this passes in a color and a translation key once again. And then there is also the width. This height and width is in blocks. So for example, this is a 3x3. The max in height and width is 16. So you cannot have it no more than 16 blocks on both of them. Now, one new thing inside of painting variant is I've added a tag for a painting variant placeable. So if you want the painting variant to appear when you randomly place the random painting item, this is how you do it. You basically just add a tags folder, painting variant, and then placeable.json, and you just add your painting variant in here, which you can see I have done. So now when I place down the random painting, I have a chance for the warden to appear if it matches the criteria of the height and width, which obviously in this case is 3x3. Now the painting resource pack, once again, assets, Minecraft, textures, painting, and then the painting texture. Now we have warden, and the reason it's 2 is because this is how you make an animated texture, by having a texture on top of one another. And then we have an MC meta file, which just passes in the texture animation. It passes in the width and the height, which obviously the image is 400 by 400. And it passes in the frame time in which the animations should switch. Now, once again, this is only required if you want an animated texture. If you don't want one, then you do not need the MC meta file. Now, custom tooltips only require a resource pack. There's no data pack required for this. And inside of this, you just need Minecraft, textures, GUI, sprites, tooltip, and then this is where your custom textures go. Now, we have rainbow background.mc meta. Now, in this case, the MC meta files are required. The animation part is not required, but the GUI scaling is required. Otherwise, the tooltip will not match the length of the actual item's tooltip. If I just quickly show you the white background, you can see this is what it should look like, and this is required most of the time. Then we also have the frame, which is, if we quickly just open up this one once again has its own custom MC meta. Now, one other thing to note about these, the actual background and frame need to match, because when you enter the command, it pulls from this first name right here. So for example, rainbow. So it will pull basically the rainbow background and the rainbow frame and match them together. Now let's quickly cover custom wolf variants, because once again, this has data and this has blue wolf, because once again, I've used a custom namespace wolf variant. And then this one just uses blue, which passes an angry texture, a biome that the mob should spawn in, the tame texture, and the wild texture. And once again, this just passes in some texture locations, which you can see right here. And if we now go to resource pack, you can see assets, blue wolf, textures, entity, wolf. And then this is where the textures are passed in. We have the tamed, the angry, and the wild texture. And the final one is the resource pack. Now this one has had the most changes, and that's just because it uses item models, and obviously item models were completely revamped in 1.21.4. So this one requires assets, Minecraft, and it requires a lot more than any other data pack. The equipment is the equipment textures on the body. So for example, we have the human and human leggings. And this just passes in heavy because that's what the material is called in this case. Then inside of items, this is the item model, and this passes in all of the trim variants. So for example, if it's trimmed with quartz, it passes in the better chainmail chest piece quartz trim. And this is the same for every single trim, including the new one, resin. And it also does have a fallback of a non-trim chest piece, which you can see right here. And all of these are referenced inside of models and item, which you can see right here. You have all the different trim materials, which just pass in textures and in the texture location. Now, if we go in textures, you can see we have item, which is the item that you have in your hand or in your inventory. And then entity, equipment, humanoid, which is the chest piece and the helmet, and then leggings, which is the leggings. And now I've gone through all of the data packs very quickly, so if you do want to obviously adjust any files, you just download it and do it from there. But I just wanted to upload this video basically updating all the packs to 1.21.4 because there was quite a lot of changes, especially for the ones that use custom items. As Minecraft did obviously revamp the whole item model system, I did also want to add some features to them data packs that I was getting quite a lot of comments on. For example, how to make custom paintings placeable. Now once again, in the description of this video, I will have all the older links to the videos where I first showcased these features and how to adjust the files. So if you are struggling, then you can obviously jump back to them. But anyway, that is it for this video. If you do need any help, then do let me know in the comments and I'll try and help the best I can. And I guess I'll see you guys in another one very soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.